Onyx screen test, take one. Hello, Colleen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. So why are you here today?
I am here to audition for Deirdre Bombarsky.
And why do you think that you would be good in that character?
Because I am very precise. Like her, I am very book-oriented. I am very, when things have to get done, they have to be done in a specified order. I like things to be done in such a way of perfection as Deirdre short Dee Bombarsky would do.
Okay. All right. And what do you feel that you can bring to the character itself?
I can bring the character to life. And I say that so simultaneously because, like her and I are alike reading the script. Obviously, the script is written for a male counterpart. But I carry the same characteristics as Deirdre Bombarsky would. And when I say that, I mean clearly that she's very career-oriented, very career-driven, born to be what it is that she wants to be, and is respected by counterparts around her and who are alike.
Mm-hmm. So where do you feel the character of Bombarsky came from? What type of a background do you think she came from?
I think she came from an Irish-Polish family. I believe that she is a woman that isn't a woman that wanted to be a cop, but she was a woman born to be a cop. So there's differences there. I believe that upon graduating from high school, she went right into the academy. I believe that she has a lot to prove to herself and those down at the precinct. I believe that Dee Bombarsky is very well respected by her counterparts and men in blue down at the precinct because she worked for it. She earned that respect. I see her as being law-abiding and doing everything strictly by the book. Strictly by the book. But I also, after reading the sides that you sent me, also see her being the type of person that even though under conflict, she is willing to cross that line just out of respect for the men in blue. And when I say that, I'm referring to Joe Onyx. She's willing to cross that line because irregardless of what Joe or her think of one another, deep down inside they know that in the best interest, the other one is clearly there, to stand by them. There's that trust. And that's all earned. And that's how I see Detective Bombarsky as being.
Okay. In your opinion as an actor, how important is it to put your own personal character into a role?
I think a small portion of that. I think because characters will change from scene to scene. Characters will change from one writing to another. It's very easy to become something, but there may be a revision later. So if you apply just yourself into that character when that revision happens, how will you be able to adjust? So it comes down to really studying that character, studying the scene, studying the scenario to better understand it, to bring the character to life. A small portion of it deals with life in itself as far as whom I see myself, as I explained. But you have to be able to adapt. And if you can't adapt, you can't pull that character out of thin air and bring that character to life. So a lot of it has to do with work and study.
How much of emotion would you put into a character?
When I do anything, irregardless of Detective Bombarsky, anything, you have to put 110% into it. Either you are committed from the beginning or you're not. And that will tell you what type of work that particular actor or actress will bring to the screen. You have to devote 110%.
The character of Bombarsky, do you like that character and why?
I do like her. I like her because she's tough. I don't want to say tough in the sense that she's got that hardcore Philly talk. I don't mean that when I say she's tough. What I say when she's tough is I picture Detective Bombarsky as being a woman who is not married, has no love interest. She's out to prove that whatever she starts, she finishes. Whatever hurdle she has, she's willing to jump it. So with respect to the character, I can relate to a degree. And with that being said,
And you do have a monologue for us today?
I wrote a monologue
Okay.
as requested.
Okay. And let's hear it.
Okay,
You can prepare thyself.
I'm ready.
All right. And you can look directly into the camera.
Okay.
Good. And stand by. And action.
What do you mean you didn't sign that damn restraining order? I don't quite understand this. You see, because what you don't understand is that restraining order protects you for the rest of your life from him ever coming after you. I mean, I'm so tired of listening to these victims of domestic violence where they say, like, but I love him and I don't want to hurt him. Well, what the hell has he done to you? Do you call that love? Because the way I see it as a cop, I call it obsession. And if this is what your definition is of love, then you need to find a better definition, pull yourself together, and get the hell out of the situation before it gets worse. You see, because the next time I have to come to this police station, and I'm talking as your sister, not as a cop, I may end up identifying you in a city morgue with a toe tag that says Jane Doe. Is that what you want? It really, is that what you want? Because again, like I said, this is obsession, and I see it time and time and time again. And people like you will never learn until it's too late. And then what do you have to go back to? Nothing. Do you actually think he's going to change? Because I don't. None of them change. He needs help, you need help, everybody needs help. You know, as your sister, and I'm talking to you solely as your sister, from the time you were little, I did everything to protect you. And now that you're grown and you're older, I can't protect you anymore. I've given you the tools. I've done everything that I could. I've even given you support in the worst case scenarios. But what have you done? You keep reverting back to the same old ways. And I can't deal with that anymore. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Sarah, but the way I see it, if you can't do this for yourself by signing that restraining order, you need to do it for me. Because as your sister, I can't help you this time. But as a detective, I'm not going to lose my job over this. Because I'll hunt the son of a bitch down myself, and I'll get him.